Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a general all signs and try to get, they're all time stamped in this video. Hopefully it's not going to be too long, we're just going to make it quick. We're going to base it on the quadruplicities, so we're going to do the mutable signs right now. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Sun, Venus, and part of fortune placements with your North Node in mind. This will be a situation, life purpose guidance that is aiming towards your North Node. So maybe some kind of, you know, guidance towards what you'll be doing, needing to do for your life purpose, or give you some ideas to try out, or that aims in certain aspects. And we have part of fortune, so that's all about your abundance and how you view abundance, and Venus, which is all about your relationships, community, even families included in that as well. So we'll go ahead, I'll time stamp for Gemini and we'll get started. All right. At 105, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. Pulled from masculine, feminine energy. And your first card out for the masculine energy is Jizzo support, which is really all about the community. At our goddess, balance, just maintaining that balance. I pulled two from the old school Kipper deck. His thoughts. Doesn't have to be his, it could be hers. So just thoughts. And court, which does not necessarily need to be legal. It could just be a decision has to be made, right? And with the thoughts card, it tells me more that a decision has to be made, right? Okay. And then your spirit animal guide is the panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work, and that would help with the balance. Okay. Then you also have, no, I should have done it over here. Let's just move this over. Court. His thoughts. Number 16 or 23 might be significant. One breaks down to 7, and then the one breaks down to 5, so it's actually a lucky decision. There's a change on the horizon. Tea leaf cards pulled were spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, and you have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Stick him over there, he probably view better. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. So that's all in the interest of self-care, but it does warn you, don't spend too much money or you'll have heartache. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about this before we pull out the life purpose cards. Etar Goddess basically just talks about balancing your time, environment, and within, and seeking new ways to balance, right, and care. And that the panda there is just kind of enforcing that, maybe just creating a space that's sacred to you would be good for that, right? And Jizzo here, I know it talks about a little bit extra. I know it's about community support, invite to offer, care to others or self, have some compassion and self-care and balanced care. So it really just goes hand in hand with that other space too. Maybe you'll be creating a space that's communal. That would be nice. And perhaps there's going to be a decision based on that. But be careful, have fun with it, but not spend too much money, right? Your sacred spaces don't have to be expensive. You can start out small. Okay, your life purpose cards. Hold on, I'm excited. First new deck. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. And light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. So, sounds like it would be communal to do that. And there's probably a lot of possibilities open to you. So just, if you feel the need to go ahead and maybe pull from some of the other placements to get some more ideas, by all means. I see grapes, I see fish and aquatic, especially with that spear too. That actually looks sort of like a trident, almost like a double trident. Could be in the legal system. It could have something to do with Asia or pandas or bamboo or something like that. You do have Jizzo on deck and you also have the panda. So one's Japanese and I think pandas are mostly Chinese, but I know they're in Korea as well. So there you go. All right. 5 minutes on the dot for Virgo. Let's see what we got here for you. Your masculine energy is Hermes, communication. Put that down. Your feminine energy is Shiwamu, renewal. She is not focusing well. Sorry about that. Your animal spirit guide is the mirrored cat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Got a community aspect here. The 2 cards pulled from the old school Kipper is short illness. And I'm going to put it here. And a meeting. This is like the, come on, focus, please. Number 4 may be significant. There we go. And you have a 4 with the 31 of short illness as well. So this could just mean about, coming together for health needs, of some sort. Doesn't necessarily mean somebody is sick. It could be mental, it could be physical, it could be spiritual. So we'll see. Shiwamu tells me there that it could be a combination. Maybe it's mind, body, spirit alignment, right? The tea leaf cards that came out were not unsuccessful plans. Let's stick that there. Something about the month of January. Maybe a person born in January or something that happened this past January is setting the tone for where you're going at the moment. There we go. And horse, short journey. Okay. And your 2 life purpose cards that came out are children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance. So I'm definitely getting mental health vibes, and maybe there's a child around you that needs that, or that it's in your family or something. I'm not really getting family. I'm thinking more community among your friends with the support from trusted group of like-minded friends, right? I'll give you a little bit more about Shiwamu here. See if there's anything else in there that helps you with that. Take a chance to start over. Put extra effort into whatever you are focused on. And Hermes talks about communication, using your skills in an emotional and respectful way. It also talks about honesty, and it's also an indication for divination. So maybe this could be even a venture having to do with children in divination, right? Like, or teaching, or guidance, or something having to do with mental and spiritual and even physical health too. So whatever that means for you. I'm guessing maybe it's something you had tried before, given the short journey horse and the unsuccessful plans, but maybe you might need to have a new way about going about doing it. Maybe the previous method or avenue just wasn't a go because of divine timing. So perhaps get divine guidance regarding that. Okay. At 8:50 for Sagittarius. All right. Your masculine energy that came out was Lug, skill. And he talks about just gaining new skills, perhaps something you've been considering, maybe finding new ones, old ones, working on something old, or a combination of the two. Isanat Luhi, transformation. She's also about, healing yourself and lifting your weary spirit. Pretty self-explanatory cards. So whatever this skill is will probably lift your weary spirit. Your OG Kipper is main male. Number 1 may be significant. And the good lady, number 6. She is the mature woman in the fin de cycle deck, by the way. So I'm getting that there is a connection between 2 people of significant age difference, but matured, that might be working together. or not working together since they're faced away from each other, it appears. We'll see. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. And of course, that could be just a spirit animal, sign synchronicity type of thing, or just some sort of identifier for you regarding this situation that may be coming up or has already been. Your tea leaf, arcane, pay attention to your health. So this is definitely something health related, and perhaps it requires skill, right? And a good spirit. Scales, keep your life in balance. Okay. And forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So perhaps there's some mental health issues with this situation. Already I can tell this has maybe something to do with maybe the care of senior citizens or the disabled or something along those lines. The muddled, unclear thinking, I immediately think of like Alzheimer's and dementia and the like, right? But it doesn't necessarily have to be elderly. It could also be someone that's, just in your care, right? Like a dependent situation. And it could just be a career opportunity as well. So, or an interest or a charitable contribution of sorts, right? The life purpose cards that came out for you were school. The answers that you're seeking involve going to school, and protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So maybe this is a new career option and you would need school for that. And typically anything in the medical field, you kind of need a little education, right? Or some kind of certification, something like that. All right. Okay, at 11:58 for Pisces, let's see what you got for your situation, life purpose, guidance towards whatever north node. Could be a stepping stone. It could be part of your north node. Who knows? We'll see. All right, we've got Hades, death. And he talks all about something ending, right? For new beginnings. Or literal death. Okay, that's possible too with Hades. Lakshmi, abundance, all talking about, expressing gratitude for your blessings so that you can bring in abundance of all kinds to you, which is what also your part of fortune. You might want to go follow that as well. Let's see here. I'm going to start with our OG Kippers. We have a long road. Now, this is also a timing card as well. Number 35, which breaks down to an 8, that's also an abundant number. A long road is kind of like the journey card in the fin de siècle deck. So this could talk spiritual journey. This could talk a physical journey. There's something about time and distance with this card. It's typically known as the 2 years patience card. So it could be a 2-year situation, could be long-term, could have been coming to the end of something that was long-term, given Hades is there as well. The next card out is number 29, which breaks down to an 11. That is a manifestation number, the prison. Now, I don't necessarily see this as literal prison. I'd have to have it paired with like court or something, right? And for me to go, no, this is actual prison. This is a prison sentence, like based with the long road, right? Okay. Now, this could also just be like a mental imprisonment. It could be some sort of situation that is ending that has felt like entrapment or incarcerating in some sort of way, right? So we'll get into it and see what further advice there is that kind of brings it together. All right, let's go with our tea leaves here. Flowers, happiness. Come on now, there you go. What a beautiful card. I love the purple bird on it. That may be significant to you. All right, birds are messengers, and purple's typically an intuitive royal color, right? Then you have fan, romance, celebration, party. Definitely feels like whatever was feeling incarcerated is ending, and you're on to abundant, happy, romantic, celebratory party time, happiness. And key, successful outcome to your problems. There you go. So, whatever was plaguing you before is no more, and you're on to good things. It may have been something you've been in for 2 years, roughly, thereabouts. Your spirit animal is the grouse. Another bird. So maybe you should be paying attention to birds. See what birds are coming through to you as messages from the divine. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Ooh, that might give you a hint as to what's coming up next. All right. Your life purpose cards. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose, and you can do so by drumming and dancing. Think of the old shaman, like shamanic drumming kind of thing, and a lot of those rain dances and things of that nature, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it wouldn't be hurt to kind of explore that a little bit and see where it takes you, right? Leadership. Take charge of the situation. So maybe wherever you're headed is going to be something in an emperor-like role, right? Something that sort of takes charge for the greater good, right? Um, and the natural energy healing abilities too kind of tell me that maybe it's something auric. You know, you're going to be using your aura a lot for whatever is healing, right? Not just with drumming and dancing and movement, which all kind of gets energy to keep going, right? As well as be very therapeutic for your natural frequency, so to speak. All right. So hopefully that helps. Go follow any of your other placements. All right. Bye.